What's up, man? What's up, brother? The master has arrived. Dave Chappelle has agreed to let me open for him. And in classic Dave Chappelle form, he said, yeah, next week, Wednesday, I got a show. So I got 7 days to prepare to do stand-up for the first time. I love the fear confront, man. When we reached out, I was thinking 6 weeks from now, you know. No. 12 weeks from now, Dave was like, cool, next week.
Yo, you call your brother, I come running, man. You know what it is, man. I appreciate that.
Love, man. Appreciate you, man. So I just wanted to sit with you and get some pointers and some ideas. I've never done stand-up. Like, I've never used my life to create material to try to make people laugh.
Oh, okay. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll run down a checklist.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't know who's directing it, but you might want to put these things on the lower third.
Ooh, on the lower third?
Yeah.
Put it
somewhere
right
around here. There should be some words, okay?
See, that's why you come to a master right there.
Yeah. You know, I know the lingo. The first thing I'll tell you is confidence is key. The reason you should be confident is primarily because you're Will Smith. Like, it's not gonna go bad. No. Because I've been watching you for years. You're actually a funny dude. I've spoken to you before. You're a great conversationalist. Because what else do you really need? All you need to do is pick the right to talk about.
Yeah.
So then number 2, pick the right to talk about. And the best advice I got ever doing comedy was from a comedian that was not particularly good, but the advice was very important to me. He said, you are one of these comedians that think you have to be funny all the time. And you don't. But you do have to be interesting all the time.
That's deep.
It works, man.
That.
Yeah.
You have to be interesting all the time.
So you just got to look at it like you're conducting a conversation with no rebuttal.
Got it.
They're talking back with their laughter, or in many cases, in my case, their disapproval. It's definite. You know, but especially someone of your stature, if they can feel you, they'll never forget you. Yeah. They'll be like, okay, this is the greatest that's ever happened. And you can tell them about anything. The more embarrassing it is, the more relatable you are, because because everyone thinks you're perfect. Nobody's perfect, but it's fun to be self-aware in front of people. And then a lot of times they forgive themselves for something, just hearing somebody work through something.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've had a lot of historical wins, so people are used to me doing things well. So when I do something that's not well, it's like it breaks an image. I want to be able to be free to fail. I think I've earned the right for gigantic public failure.
The beauty is in the attempt. The fact that you're trying to do it, you're enamored with it.
The other thing is if you set up what you're doing. Like, this is part of my bucket list. Yeah. Things I've always wanted to do, things I've been afraid of. So I'm jumping out of a helicopter. I'm doing stand-up.
And Kathy Griffin.
Yeah. And it's never been more dangerous.
Dave Chappelle said something to Will Smith, and I really think he says the more embarrassing your story is, the more relatable you are. Sometimes when we try to say things to people, we try to cover the embarrassing parts, right? But sometimes just be you. The more vulnerable you are, the more people start trusting you. The more people start feeling they can trust you. Sometimes it's going to be very vulnerable, even though people can use it for their own advantage. But most of the time, it is going to be vulnerable. Let people feel you. Let people know what you're saying. Let people understand you and know that nobody's perfect. And they know, your listeners and your audience know that you're not perfect. So the more embarrassing it is, the more they feel you, the more relatable you are.
Yo! What's up, boy? Yeah.
It's Will.
What's up, man?
Man, I ain't got no CeeLo
I know. And listen, I was like, if that's tip, you got. Trust me, we in Vegas. We gonna easily get 3 dice.
There you go.
It's a single king.
Yo, them dice.
Don't let the smoke
dice.
case fool you.
Listen, they just
They'll
do.
take all your money.
They just the dice do. They do what I want them to do. They do what I want them to do. 1, 2. Hold up, boom. Get the right angle. Bam, bam. Ooh, bam. Damn, that's hot. So yeah, we just back from Vegas. So it was good. It was a good trip. I'm feeling very excited. All right, can I be honest with y'all? I'm just testing the camera. This is my first. It's a new camera, so I really don't have nothing to say. I'm just testing the camera. The stand-up is about exploring my life, having the opportunity to think about my life and think about my experiences in a way to craft them into jokes is a beautiful self-exploration. With me being the source of the material, I just need help mining my life and mining my experiences to be able to structure them into a routine. I got a sense of the type of stand-up I'll do. I think I'm a straight storyteller. It's not jokes for me as much as it's stories.
As a fan, I kind of wanted him to talk about stuff that I want to know. You know, like how he feels about his family's success and how his family is growing, how they're all superstars. Talk about some close things that people really haven't heard about on stage. So it's going to be really intimate. It's going to be a door opening into Will's life.
No, it is really nice to be open, you know, as a stand-up comedian. And you know, the thing that I notice in America, people see celebrities are like gods, you know, they themselves see themselves as normal humans, and it is very, very nice to be open. Like, don't be close, you know. If you have things to share, why should be vulnerable? Be vulnerable as an individual, as a comedian. Don't let people feel that they're God. Maybe you're just normal humans, you know. It is something that we should. It's something that we should do as humans. We should be vulnerable, you know. We should be vulnerable. It is very important because Dave Chappelle says the more embarrassing it is, the more relatable you are. You know, the more they feel you. They feel they will never forget about you. That is what he said. Sometimes try to make people to feel you, you know. Because once they feel you, man, they will never forget about you. Well, that was my commentary on the part.